Not sure what this is. Rub it on some logs. Oh, he's running under the kayak. He's on some logs. He's on all the logs. River rats. We are about 6 miles in on a 12-mile float or something like that. I don't know, numbers are hard, but we got a lot of water to cover and hopefully find a few fish in it. So let's go. Camping was pretty nice. Even brought a tent. Haven't hardly brought a tent at all this year. Bugs haven't been bad, and it doesn't rain in Iowa anymore, so that hasn't been a concern. But last night it actually did sprinkle a little bit, which was cool. Nice change of pace. Big old brush pile and some rocks over here. You know what likes brush piles and rocks? Fish. So I'm gonna throw a bait by it for a little bit. Man, it's nice out here. I didn't bring any food or bait. Bait has not been an issue, and food wasn't an issue either, which was pretty darn nice. Fried up some catfish yesterday, and still got some leftovers. Ate a few pieces for breakfast, and got a few left over for lunch. Yeah, I don't know. It'll probably be another 5-6 hours before I'm off the water. Should probably let Ella know that I'm gonna be quite a bit later than I planned. Also slept in quite a bit later than I planned. Feeling good though. Feeling ready to catch something big. The flies are biting. Hopefully that's indicative of the catfish as well. We'll try here. Could tickle the edges, but we're gonna try to fish fast. I'm just gonna get into it. Where's my clippy? There. Okay. We are secured right next to these nice spider webs. Fun fact, my two biggest fears are spiders and heights, which one is fairly easy to avoid most of the time. The other, spiders, a little more common in the places that I frequent. Oh well. Okay. Drop me a bait down. Oh, she's deep. Oh, wow, deepest water I've seen. Not even close. If I'm fortunate enough to hook a big one in here on this gear, it's going to be either over quick or very entertaining. No one's hanging over a log. Alright, we'll see how it goes. Not sure what this is. Rub it on some logs. Oh, he's running under the kayak. He's on some logs. He's on all the logs. Okay. Not really sure. He's even still, I think he's on there. I'm not sure if he's on there or if the log's bobbing in the current. He's moving. Whatever you are. It says it's only 2 feet away. Yeah, I'm not convinced he's still on there, which sucks. Ooh, feeling some head shakes. I'll let him try to figure it out for a minute. Yeah, he bit over there and ran directly under the kayak. Sounds about right. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm stuck on a flexible log now. Got no fish left on there. That sucks. Oh no, he's on there. No idea what he's stuck on, but he's on there. Almost feels like other fishing line. Got him. Not what I was expecting at all. Multi-species fishing adventure. I do like these things, especially when they get this size. They fight pretty good. They'll even drag you in some brush. I'm gonna let them go. Good to eat, but I've been eating a lot of fish the last day or so. I think that's our sign. We're gonna keep rocking and rolling. Not far. We'll try on the edge over here. Wow, he's running 100 miles an hour. Well, that was weird. Well, he's gone. He picked it up and ran clear upriver with it. No idea what that was. Probably channel cat, wiper, something like that. Odd. The guy almost landed in the kayak. This definitely looks like a sneaky little spot over here. A lot of timber. I might have just hit some. You definitely don't need a fish finder to fish rivers, especially when they're this low. I can tell there's depth here, but I kind of like knowing how much. Not that it matters all that much. It's just a nice to know, not a need to know. Gonna come in here like a wrecking ball, as Miley Cyrus would say. We'll try to make it less like a wrecking ball. Yeah, this definitely looks like a spot there'd be a flathead hanging out on. I'm already snagged. Let's see what happens. That's not very deep. Or am I on a log? No, it's just not very deep. What happens if I put a bait over here? No, we'll see. I'm liking this spot less and less by the moment. And there's just no depth. All the depth's up there that I already went by. I think we'll just keep moving. So we got a long ways to go. Lots of little nibbles. No big nibbles. We need a big nibble. Also, running semi-low on water. Got about a bottle and a half left and 5 miles. Should be fine. Also getting hungry again. I think I'm gonna munch on some of that catfish. Needs eating anyway. Didn't bring any food because I didn't feel like spending money. So, caught some. Worked out pretty good. I think it's time to move. I got my fish finder working. Turns out the battery wasn't dead. I'm just not very smart. So you always have to factor that in as a possibility of why things aren't working. Yeah, much slower today, but also hitting different habitats. So I think I'm gonna try to redo what was working yesterday. The wind, the lack of wind and such is much nicer today though. I think the overcast should help. They were pretty shallow yesterday, so hopefully they are too. Plus, I mean, I'll fish where the fish are, but catching them shallow is pretty fun. This looks like it might be so shallow my kayak won't float through it, but we'll see. We definitely got some prime catfish water up here. Actually, we're floating over a lot of it too, but I think it'll be better up here. We're gonna try it. Then we'll know if it's better or not. I have a feeling. I'm hooked on it even. Yep, we'll give this a try. Oh hey, belted kingfisher. Favorite bird, for sure. Yeah, I bet there's a rat here. Probably a bunch of them. Go get them, buddy. It's not very deep. Doesn't need to be, but I wish it was deeper. Makes me think we should have fished up there. I don't know, pretty scatterbrained today, not thinking. Missing my morning coffee, so you know the brain isn't functioning at as high a level as it could be. I don't set the bar real high, so there's that. But we'll give it a few minutes. I'm hoping this overcast helps. I'm also gonna throw this guy. Oh, probably should have. Just kidding. Doesn't take much water to hide a catfish. You don't have to be in a fully functioning state, mentally speaking, to get them. Pretty sure my rig I just casted out is, let's ski him in here as quick as I can. Yeah, as much as he'll let me. But anyway, I think that one's snagged. Cannot. That sucks. Yeah, that's what you get messing around. Well, we got a cat. Nice one too. Beefed up the leaders to assist with landing. Okay. Oh, that water was cold. Oh yeah, he splashed me good. Oh, had another nib. Yeah, sweet. All right, pull it down, come on. Sorry, distracted. Rod keeps getting hit. I think he might actually be serious there. I'm gonna let him go. He's hitting funny though. Like a small fish. Yeah, there's a couple of them here. I'm not putting 60 pound on the spinning rod. Here I got 20 pound leader in here somewhere. Oh, maybe. Ha. Perfect. I run 20 on the little outfit because if I'm gonna catch some, it's probably gonna be a striped fish, and landing them's a lot easier with heavier leader. Definitely don't need a leader that long. You could make the argument you don't need a leader. Heard that argument, and I've seen if it makes a difference quite often. I think being a good fisherman is more important, but all things equal, I prefer some fluorocarbon for a variety of reasons. You know, like, sure, it's harder to see underwater for the fish, but river fish I don't think care that much. The other side of it is with them striped fish, they got them sharp gill plates and fins and stuff, and they'll cut braid off. Had that happen many times. So I like a fluoro leader for them, and like a big flathead or something. The extra abrasion resistance is nice for them too. Probably not going to on this trip, but you never know. Usually happens when you're not expecting it. Pretty typical. Quick action, then dies off quick, so not much point in staying very long. As soon as I get this thing rigged up, we are outie. There we go. Got a little Roadrunner style jig, blade, and that's a welterweight in a prototype color. It might be available now, I'm not sure. I'm not sure when this video will come out. Try a different spot. Do it. He's trying real hard. I got him for the moment. Confirm he's not real big. Are we gonna uncover the mystery of the nibbler? Yep. Little chimp cat. The bigger fish were at the head of the hole, not uncommon. I'm just proud of his tenacity and willingness to commit to the point that he actually got hooked. Oh. That other one's like, shut up, bro. Give you a minute. Just saw a few white bass busting on the backside of one of these sandbars. At least I assume they're white bass. They could be hybrids too. They don't sit still, so hopefully they're there by the time I get there. Hopefully I can stay there long enough to catch them. This wind is making boat positioning less than ideal. But boat positioning is probably your number one factor as far as successful fishing. So you gotta figure it out. Moral of the story. The seagulls gave them up. I mean, I was looking kind of over there, then two seagulls landed like they're chasing some shad or something, and then I saw them busting. Oh, there was one. Way up there. They're up in that chute. It was nowhere near where I wanted it, but we're gonna fish it, at least for a little bit. There's one. That was diced. Oh yeah. Striped beauty. Nice one too. Oh yeah. Oh, chunky. Yep, this is where the 20-pound leader comes in handy. Alright, got my fix. Wonder how many of them are up here though. Oh, he's hooked good. Football, I like it. Here, better lighting, football. Back he goes. Summertime, excellent bait. This time of year, not quite as much, but glad I followed through on that crappy cast. Oh, there they go. In the vicinity. Oh, I think I spooked the school of shad. There's one. We did not hit it very hard. Didn't even get a real hook set on him. Bomb one and call her good. Unless I see him busting again. White bass are my guilty pleasure, without a doubt. Alright, I'll try to get a cat out of this brush down here. I'm sure there's some here too, but flathead would be sweet. Yeah, it looks like the spot to probably get one. Got him. There's a little fight there. Or is it he in the other line? No, I don't think so. Oh, was another fish. What is this? It's like, is he wrapped up in it or is this a turtle? He went right into the, no, he's a cat. Like, he just started floating backwards. Okay. Go under, over. All over the place. He's fighting pretty decent now. Oh yeah. Another feisty catfish. Oh yeah, he's worked up. Didn't fight that great at first. He's a lot bigger than I thought he was originally. I've had a double. That's probably why I didn't fight very good. He's definitely seen some better days. Pulling cats out of brush piles is a good time, regardless. Yeah, he's bumpy, skinny. He's got like mega-sized bumps on him. He's seen yeah, like I said, seen better days. All right. He needed that meal. I should have gave him another one. Big Chan. Still might be a big flathead in there somewhere, but he didn't come out to eat it at first. We'll slide in there a little closer. We got him. Not anchored real well. Oh. Not what I was expecting. Got him though. Huh. I mean, we knew these guys were here. So here's another one. He ate a chunk of shad. As you can tell, I'm set up kind of awkwardly. I think I already said that. But it's awkward enough where it's worth mentioning twice. The big dog decided to hit. It would be interesting. It's also interesting, that's my second striped fish on cut bait, which isn't uncommon per se. That might be that might be a record for these types of trips. But there seems to be a bunch of them moving around in this hole, so who knows, might happen again. We're in a little bit of a debacle. I didn't plan out this float well enough, or maybe I should have woke up earlier. That's probably it. We got a ways to go yet, and only a couple hours of daylight left. One deep hole I want to fish. I might hit a few more spots, but definitely gonna paddle straight there, and then we'll evaluate after that. And I'm almost out of water, so we need to get rolling. Ooh, there's one. Never felt him bite, so I might have just slurped it. That appears to be the case. Oh, dandy. Yeah, he engulfed it. I don't know why I never felt him bite it, but I'll take him. There's a lot of dead time as far as floating and whatnot from spot to spot, and these guys make it, a little less dead. So, my bad, buddy. Nice one, fun one. Going back. Got me one of them stash sticks that Josh is putting out. I'll link them in the description, but it's actually, I gave him crap. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be my new bait rod, but it's pretty nice. I'm gonna have to do some walleye fishing with it in addition to this stuff. Yeah, that one's the 6/8 medium light, and as far as chucking a jig, pretty good setup. I'm sure I'll have to catch some bullheads on it too. Definitely some drum, maybe even some carp. We'll see. Get nibbed. Lots of nibs. That's a little more serious. I think we got him. Little fella. Well, there he gets a little more size. There's a lot of current here. Oh, he's very small. Well, that's how she ends. That's how she ends, I suppose. Fun one, and the trip on. Bunch of little guys in here. This has been quite the float, and it's always takes longer than I thought it will. I'm out of water, have no food, and about 1.5 miles from the truck, so I think I'm gonna hustle up and get there and go get some Gatorade or something hydrating like that. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, it's nice to be in the kayak and nice to catch some fish and just relax, chill, and have a good time. And hope you did the same. So, thank you. Means a ton. Hope you catch a giant.